what can I say? I'm down here in Brazil. Yeah, man. Landed safe. I got one more flight to go before I get to at least one more flight. Then I got a bus ride. So it's been a journey. It's gonna be a journey, but looking forward to the show tonight, tomorrow night, man. Watching a lot of content. Watching a lot of content. And it's looking forward to get back to talking, man. It's the summertime. Not too many. Liberty beat the Lynx last night. It's crazy how it goes. Liberty. I feel like Liberty played them like 6, 7 times already. But that's how it goes. And when you have a small amount of teams, every team plays each other a certain amount of times, even if they're in opposite conferences or opposite divisions. So anybody that understands something, that's kind of how it was in the Russell's Celtics. You got to understand that. Again, you're going to see, even if Will Chamberlain was out in San Francisco, Boston was going to play them 6, 7, 8 times. So, just a little thought on that. Trying to figure out what I want to talk about tomorrow. Probably going to come up with something. But, yeah, man, I'm just letting y'all know, man, I'm inspired, bro. I'm inspired to keep the podcast going. It's starting to do well. Looking for my flight. Oh, yeah, where we going? Shit. What's going on? All right, but yeah, man, just I'm looking for my departure, what gate I'm gonna be at. But yeah, I'm just looking to keep the podcast going, man. It's been good. Conversation's been good. Shout out to 93 for giving me a chance yesterday. Okay, number 5. Yeah, shout out to 93 for for doing the show. Hopefully we get that on a regular basis, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I like talking. I like talking about hoops and sports and shit in general, man. So it's been a good one. I've been having a good time. Season's coming up soon. Training camp will be starting in September. That's next month. I'll get into some previews, stuff like that. Other than that, man, yeah, man, just keep this podcast going. Get our boy JB on there, cause he damn sure adds to the fire. Try to get more panels going up. Like I said, I always wanted to have an interactive show. Where we just have basketball conversations. That's it. That's the catch. That's the gimmick. Nothing special. No agenda. People gonna have different opinions. That's to be respected. That's to be understood. And take it from there, man. Because, like I said, I think the issue that I have is that we got to get to the point where we can have normal basketball conversations that aren't so vitriolic. You think this, you think that. Some people think George's a GOAT. Some people think LeBron's a GOAT. That's cool. Again, I feel the way I feel. I don't hurt. One thing I do will say is people who lie and misdirect, and there's a lot of that. Man, I think it all comes from one side and the other. So, apologies to those who think that I'm a LeBron hate channel, but no, I tell the truth and I level set. As I said, LeBron James is an all-time great. It's not, if I got him 8th, hey, that's my opinion, and you can challenge me and I invite you to it. But what you're not going to do is call me a hater for speaking the truth. Again, this is the theme of the show. Once you lie to once you lie and misdirect to make a point, that's when you're a hater. And let's keep it real. A lot of that is done towards Michael Jeffrey Jordan. A lot of that is done his way, not the other way around. You know, yeah, Jordan fans don't need to reduce LeBron. LeBron is still writing his story at 40 years old. And the fact that they feel a lot of people feel he hasn't done enough is the reason why you have such issues, why we have all these issues. So, end of the day, like I said, this video is pretty much a mission statement on my channel. I hope, like I said, I hope people enjoy it. People enjoy it. I hope more people get to see it. I'm inspired because I've seen like certain guys who called in other spaces, like they were call-ins. Now they running the shows with the big dogs, and I already see that coming. I see that, big dogs, established YouTubers are now rocking, or now at least talking to me, or at least coming on my show, whatever. So, not for nothing. It's all good. I got nothing but I ain't got no hate for no. Only thing I can tell you this: I got hate for the lies and the vitriol, and that's it. That's all I'm out here to do. I'm out here to combat that. I ain't got no other agenda other than that. So that's the mission statement, guys. Peace.